Hi, this is Arshia Mitra. I'm currently a first-year student of the flagship MBA program at IIM Calcutta, and I'm making this video in order to help you figure out whether you should retake CAT next year or not based on your current year's CAT performance. So as we already know that the CAT results are already out. If you are someone who have already fared well, then kudos to you. All the very best for your VAT PI preparations. But if you didn't manage to score well this year, then this video is for you. If you're someone who views an MBA as a learning experience, which most of us don't, then I believe that joining some of the top B schools would be the best preference for you, because there you would get the campus life, you would enjoy participating in case comps with your friends, as well as relive the 2 years of students experience once again. If you're someone to whom only the top management consulting firms or shifting a career in finance, specifically in PVC firms and investment banking, holds utmost importance, then some of the top B schools like IIM, ABC, XLRI, FMS would be the best choice. And in that case, retaking CAT would be the best option for you. If you're someone who is more interested in HR or marketing, then I think that even LKI would suffice. Now, I have segregated some of the B schools who accept CAT percentiles in the range of 65 to 74 percentile. Those are Tech, Christ University, and some of the B schools who accept CAT percentiles in the range of 55 to 64 percentile are IIM Bangalore, XISS Ranchi, IIM Noida, etc. Now, a lot of weightage also goes behind your profile that primarily comprises of your class 10th and class 12th percentage, your work experience, your graduation percentage, as well as you having a gender diversity or not, or a category or not. Of course, CAT does hold a significant weightage, but then in that case, your composite score based on which you will receive calls from the B schools will be based on a percentage of all of these parameters. So I would suggest that if you are someone who haven't managed to clear the 80% cutoff for both your class 10th and 12th, then no matter how large of a percentile you fetch in CAT, you won't be receiving calls from any of the B schools, because those are the basic minimum criteria for your class 10th and 12th percentages for most of the B schools. So I would suggest you to go through the eligibility criteria of all the B schools before applying to each of those. Apart from that, I would also say that a lot of people, because of some financial constraints or some other constraints, it might not be feasible for them to wait for another year, and for them I would suggest preparing for CAT simultaneously while working at a full-time job is fully possible. Me being someone who has prepared for CAT while working full-time at a healthcare consulting firm, I would say that just proper planning and organization would help you fetch a decently well percentile if you put in decent amount of effort. Now, if you are someone who scored round about 50 to 60 percentiles, then I would say that maybe you have not yet had the proper plan or the intention of appearing for CAT, and you just went for having the sake or feel of the exam. And so in that case, I would suggest that maybe you should rethink your intent on the actual exam and prepare seriously for it next year. If you're someone who's managed to score around about 60 to 70 percentile, then I would suggest that you should maintain proper planning and discipline and join a proper coaching center so that you can have your strategy in place and score well next year. If you're someone who's managed to score from 70 to 95 percentile, then I would suggest you should join a proper coaching or get proper guidance from where you can actually get the proper strategy on whether you should focus more on accuracy versus attempts, because as we know that CAT is mostly based on practice, and there are two broad strategies followed by the people. Firstly, you attempt more but have less accuracy, and the second one being you attempt less, but whatever you attempt with utmost perfect accuracy. Ultimately, if you are someone who has managed to score more than 95 percentile but maybe less than 99 percentile, and you've skipped your B school of your choice by a bit, then I would suggest that you should just practice, keep on doing the same thing that you've already done, maybe in a more timed manner, and have your proper strategy in place. I think you'll figure out next year itself if you seriously want to attempt CAT for another year. Also, in the end, I would suggest that it just takes you one exam to crack and one B school to enter to land your dream company or to land in your dream B school. So I would suggest that if you are someone who are not adamant on joining a particular IIM, then even exams, other management entrance exams like SNAP, NMAT, ZAT, etc., those are pretty good. At least XLRI and others, they are at par with some of the top B schools or IIMs. So in that case, since that is upcoming in January, I would suggest you all to prepare your best for it, and also hopefully would see some of you in the campus at IIMC next year. Till then, bye.